Hey guys, it's Nikki from Still Moments Nursery. I'm just about to do Jojo Marie's box packing for her trip home. So guys, I finally found a box big enough to fit Jojo Marie. She was a big 42-inch reborn child doll, so she's quite large to actually fit in a box and sort of get it in the restrictions for the post office, but I've finally done it, and as you can see, she's quite comfy in her box. So I found her this big blanket, so I've popped her in that, and I'm going to cover her over with the blanket, which is going to help protect her. So as you can see, she's nice and comfy in her box, and both of her hands are down, sort of lying on her body, which is good. And I've had to tuck one leg in down the bottom there, and her other leg is coming up and sort of resting on her chest and her face. So that way she's going to be nice and sort of flat, and she's not going to move around, and all of her legs and arms are going to be nicely protected. And I've got some nice bits of soft sort of wrapping material, and I'm actually going to put them around her legs and around her hands to protect them. I've actually put her in the pyjamas to go home with because they're going to protect her limbs a lot better. So she's going home with those, and she looks adorable in those. She's also going home with 2 pairs of socks, and she's got 1 pair of socks on, of course, and she's got another pair of socks here. She's also got her purple dress outfit. So it's the purple dress with the white sort of undershirt. And she's got the white leggings to go on underneath that. And she's also got the little white cardigan which can go on over top of her dress. And as you can see, it's got a nice little print on there as well. So that's all going in her little parcel. And she's also going home with the black pair of cargo pants and the pink top, and it's got the hood and the long sleeves, and she fits perfectly in that. So her mum's going to have lots of fun redressing her as she likes. So that's all of her clothing package, and I'm going to wrap all of those up in one nice big parcel. And she's also going home with a couple of hair clips, so I've just put it on a nice little card that says thank you. So she's got the nice pink one and a little blue one as well. And she's also got a whole lot of hair clips, so different colours and sort of different styles. So her mum can sort of do pigtails as she likes. And her mum requested that she have a bracelet, so I've gotten a nice pearl one that she requested. So she can put that on her and sort of suits both outfits, which was great. And of course her mohair conditioner and her baby powder if she wants to make her smell all nice and fresh. So she's going home with both of those. And also the 3D baby book, or the 3D child book in this case. So I've picked out some nice photos, so 3 of my favourites, or a couple of my favourites, so I'll pop them on the front. And that's just got her name, and the artist, of course, is me. And then a few other details about her, and a few more photos, and a couple of little stickers that I found as well. And a couple more photos, and her birth certificate. So it's got all of her details of when she was completed and how big she is, and her doll kit. And of course it's signed. And then her care instructions as well, so her mum knows how to sort of look after her and what to do. So she's going home with a nice little baby book. And that's going to go into, of course, the yellow envelope. And I'm also going to pop into the envelope, once I've popped them into some little bags, I'm going to pop her bracelet into one and her little hair ties into the other, and that way they're not going to get lost. And of course I'm going to wrap up her clothing, and I've got just some white tissue paper I thought would be nice for her, and I'm going to tie some pink ribbon around that. So I'll wrap up all of her clothing, and I'm going to wrap up her hands and feet and sort of get them all nicely protected. And I will be back, guys, so you can see the difference in how I wrap her hands and things to protect them. So there we go, I've wrapped up her hands and I've wrapped up her foot so it's going to be nice and protected. And both of her hands have been nicely wrapped as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up her clothing. So again in the nice white tissue paper. I've folded all of her clothing and it's all nice and folded, so it's all going to be not wrinkled on her way home. And I'm just going to wrap it up just like a big present for her mum to open. There we go, nice big parcel for her mum. And then I'm just going to wrap it around. I'll wrap around a little piece of ribbon to make it all nice and pretty. Just tie a little bow on the top, just like that. So that's all her clothing, all wrapped up. And then what I'm going to do with her bracelet, I'm going to pop it into one of these little bags that I've got, and that way it's not going to get lost. So just like that. And I'm going to do the same with her hair ties as well. So nothing's going to get lost in the box. And then what I'm going to do with all three of these, I'm going to wrap them in a little piece of pink tissue paper. And again, just a little bit of ribbon around that. And there's another little parcel. And with the mohair conditioner and the baby powder, I'm just going to tie just another piece of the ribbon just around those to keep them together. And just like that. And then they're going to go into the box. And of course her certificate is going to go into the envelope. Just like that, and then I'll pop that onto the top once everything is in her box. So we've got everything wrapped up. So we've got her clothing in the nice big one, her little hair clips and such in the nice pink one, and then her baby powder and the mohair conditioner. So I'm going to pop in her clothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover her face with the blanket. So wish her a safe journey home. She's got a long way to go. She's off to the UK, so she's got a fair trip home to her mum. So we're going to wrap her up and make sure that she's really well protected. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover with the top bit of the blanket. I'm just going to cover her face. And as you know, I do this with all of my dolls. So I do exactly the same with my child's and toddler dolls. And then just sort of bring that around. And then I'll just gently tuck it into some spots that need a little bit more protecting, like around her foot. And I'll fix up down that end where I can't reach. But all of her feet and everything will be wrapped up in the blankets. So her clothing package, I'm just going to sit that not over her face, but over her sort of chest area. And then her little hair clips and hair ties and such, I'll probably just pop down on the bottom there. So So her hair ties are nicely in the corner, and then her clothing is just there. And then her baby powder and the mohair conditioner, I'm going to just lie that over the top of the hair clips. So there's her mohair conditioner and her baby powder in the corner as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the rest of the box with the blanket, and then I'm going to fill it up on top of that with some tissue paper, and I'll pop all of her details of her order and her care instructions and the baby book or child book, and I'll pop that on the top of her so her mum can open that first. But there you go, guys, that's how I would pack up my big child dolls. They do vary a little bit because I've got to actually find the box big enough, but this is basically how I would do it and sort of how I would position them and things like that. So wish Jojo Marie a safe journey home. Like I said, she's off to the UK, so she's got a long way to go. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the box packing of Jojo Marie. I know a lot of you have been asking me to do it, so I finally got around to doing it for you, and her mum, of course. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Okay, what's your name? Jojo Marie. Alright, ready? I'm just about to do Jojo Marie's box packsings. Ah, crap. Alright.
Seen that coming.
Stay on. Right. You snake. You're recording. Whee! Okay. I can't reach down there.
No.
I can't pack up her feet. Yes? No? Hello? Whee!
You're done.
Is that it?